Hello viewers, this is Mithul here. In this module, we will be covering the module 2 installation and the environment setup. So let us just have a look at the SQL Server editions, like how many editions are there. So first of all, first one is the Enterprise edition, which is ideal for the application requiring the mission critical in memory performance, security, and high availability for the mainly for the enterprises that is being used. Standard edition like delivers fully featured database capabilities for mid-tier applications and data marts. Developer edition is kind of free and full featured, so license for use as a development and test databases in a non-production environment. Express edition is also free edition of SQL Server, ideal for the development and production for the desktop, web, and small server applications. Now let us just take a look at each of these editions. What are the pricing based on the editions type, right? Let us just go and check on the Microsoft documentation. So yeah, so here's the breakdown of that. Yeah. So for various editions, like in the US dollar pricing of the enterprise edition, which is like $13,748. Standard for core, like 3,586 for 2 core pack. And standard server, like 899 for the server specific licensing. Then the standard CAL, like client accessibility level. Then $209 for that. And developer, which is free for per user, freely downloadable. Web edition is like hosting purpose, like partner for pricing. And Express is again free and it can be downloaded. Okay, so rest like further you can go through that. I'll provide you this link at the end of the session. I'll be providing in the channel, my channel. I'll be providing this. Okay. Yeah, let us go back to the stack. Okay. Now, how do we do the installation of this SQL Server, right? Now all of these editions that we saw, so out of this, like we will be picking up one or the other way, whichever is available convenient as per our need. We will pick up the edition to do the install, and we'll go to this link which is again Microsoft SQL Server setup link that we can say, and what it does there is it provides both the kind of setup. Okay, there are on-premise setup and cloud related setup also available. Okay, so there are three various type of setups. One of them is the cloud side setup for the SQL Server. The second one is at the edge, SQL Server at the edge for the IoT devices, mainly for real-time analysis that is being used. SQL Server on premises is like our regular SQL Server, not the cloud one. So that is what we would like to install in the case of on premises. Okay, but this is for the enterprise or the standard versions editions. Okay, and this one, these two are the basically developer and the express editions, which are completely free and has the different features and flexibility for the development learning purpose, or uh, like the testing purpose. In the non-prod environment, you can use this developer edition with full featured like free edition, or else you could use this particularly express edition, which is used for the development and can be used in the production for the desktop, but requires the license in the production, web, and small server application. Okay, It can be installed on the various other systems like Windows, Linux, and then Docker containers. So all separate setups are there. You can go by each of these links to respective setup of the installation. And there are couple other related tools and connectors which are available on the same page. You can go through that, like Data Studio for the cloud side and SSMS for the SQL Server Management Studio client install, that we will be going after this now. So and then the SQL Server data tools for the integration, reporting services, analysis services. For all of that we will be using this. Then the download data migration assistant, which is mainly moving the on-premise ETL packages or data that we need to, or database objects that we need to migrate from the on-premise environment to the cloud. So in that case, like we may use for migration assistant, then SQL Server Migration Assistant for the Oracle. So for the Oracle purpose, this is the separate setup or the tool. Various connector for the .NET, JDBC for Java, ODBC for various other databases like DB2 or something, Node.js driver, then Python specific driver, Ruby driver. All of these are connectors. Somewhere, somehow, it's being used in the transformation, the ETL ones, and can be used for sometimes like data load process or extraction process purpose. So we need to get them installed as per our need or the application need. Okay. Let's get back to these slides. And the last one, the server setup, we just saw like how and which all environment and what all things, which edition and which environment that we would be setting up this. After this is being set up on the server, we need one more client to interact with this server. Okay, so this is like a SQL Server client setup, which is like also known as SQL Server Management Tools or the system tools, which we click on to this, then it will take us to the setup link for the SQL Server Management Studio. There are a couple other versions of the SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, so you can pick the ones which are latest or the immediately available. Go to this link and just download the setup, and then so just install it on your local system or on your server. Okay, to interact with that server that we just installed, so it will interact with the servers. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going through the